Hello, it's Catherine from Cherish, Surestart. I'm here today to talk to you about treasure baskets. What is a treasure basket? What are the benefits of treasure baskets? And what do you put in a treasure basket? So, a treasure basket is a sturdy container holding a variety of household, natural and recycled items for baby to explore. Babies explore the items in the basket, engaging all of their senses. Their touch, their sight, their hearing, their smell and their taste. Putting objects in their mouths allows babies to learn about the different properties of the objects, and it also aids in the development of the muscles in the mouth and the tongue, which is so important for the production of sound and then later on speech. Now, babies can explore the treasure basket independently, but they will need an adult close by to help them feel more comfortable and to give them the confidence to explore. Treasure baskets help babies to develop a sense of agency, or to put that in another way, it helps babies to make choices and then for them to act on those choices. While they're playing with the treasure basket, positive reactions from you or an appropriate adult during the play will build babies' confidence and self-esteem. Experiencing a variety of textures, colours, shapes, sizes, weights and smells helps to develop babies' senses and to coordinate them too. Also, whilst exploring all these things that we're going to put into baby's treasure basket, they're also developing their fine and gross motor skills, which is an added benefit. So, a good time to introduce a treasure basket to a baby is when they are able to sit up and they have started to handle things and move them from side to side and to just basically explore them and put them to their mouths. So, what do you put in a treasure basket? Well, the really good news is that you don't have to buy a single thing. Today I'm going to be showing you objects that I have found simply from just hunting around my house. The first thing that I'm going to show you is these two empty bottles which contain salad dressing. The first one, obviously I washed it and dried it. I've put in red lentils. It makes a nice noise. And you could put anything really dried into it, like rice or soup mix or dried peas. You'll notice maybe too that I have put masking tape around the top of it. There were a few sharp edges and it also helps to ensure the safety of it. In this bottle, I've just put some water and some washing up liquid. Just gives another nice experience and another sound. If you have glitter, it would be a nice thing to put in it. Another idea maybe would be to put some warm water in the bottle, and that just gives baby that experience of a different temperature. Obviously not too hot, and again ensure that it's sealed at the top. These are just different bricks that I found in an old box of bricks, different shapes and sizes. I found these two different colours of woolen hearts. Again, they're different sizes, which is a nice experience for babies. This is a body brush. It's got a nice handle and a soft bristles and a nice smooth wooden side, and that really is lovely to the touch. Here I've got a face flannel. It's a nice bright colour and it's nice and soft. This is just a hair scrunchie. It's lovely soft velvet, a different colour, and it's got stretchy properties which would be interesting for babies to experience. By complete contrast, this is the lid of a butter dish. It's hard and shiny and smooth, and baby will be able to see his face in it, which might be another interesting experience. And we have the wooden spoon, which is easy for babies to hold, is nice and smooth, and is also very good for babies to hit things with, make a nice sound. This is just a play scarf. It's nice and light and flimsy and a bright colour, and is great for playing rhymes and games with babies, particularly peekaboo. This is just a little wooden star shape, which I found in an old shape sorter toy. This is a shower cap. It's smooth and shiny with a pattern on one side, and the other it's plain and soft. I found this musical instrument. Makes a great sound and has lovely colours. This is a nail brush, brand new out of the packet. A wee bit harder, but again just a different feeling. Lovely purple colour, just a little wooden egg. An old shaving brush, natural wood on the base, and lovely soft bristles on the top. This is a loofah mitt, which is soft on one side and has a coarse, rough texture on the other side. If you like, you can use some fruits in your treasure basket, orange, lime and lemon, which are a lovely sensory experience for baby. Obviously you'll have to ensure that they're supervised closely, particularly if baby has got teeth. And I thought I would give lavender oil just a wee mention. It's quite a safe oil for use with babies, and you could, for example, maybe put a wee drop of it on the likes of your flannel. It's a very relaxing oil, but again, the teeniest little drop is all that you would need. And the last thing here that I have to talk about is an emergency foil blanket. Now, these things are massive, so I'm not going to open it out. I have a couple of them in the house. They are very, very inexpensive. You will only need a wee bit of one to put in your baby's basket, and babies love them because obviously they're reflective, but again they make a great noise. Now, you can, if you like, put a few little toys in your baby's treasure basket, like for example this type of musical instrument, which is easy for baby to hold, or maybe these types of sensory balls. I would issue a word of caution though with regards to these, because these can grab baby's attention maybe too much, and what you want is for baby to experience all the shapes and textures and that good rich variety. So I would just, be careful about your use of those in the treasure basket. Now, a few points just to remember. When exploring the treasure basket, baby needs you to be close by, not just for supervision, but for reassurance, approval, and that sense of security. Now, it is important though that you allow baby to choose the objects for themselves so that they can develop that independence and that sense of agency that I talked about earlier. It might be better if the treasure basket is only available at certain times of the day, as you will need to be close by when they're playing with it, and if something is there all the time, well then it kind of loses its appeal. So I've shown you quite a few ideas for what to put in the treasure basket, but It's better if you would really only put 4 or 5 items in at one time. Remember, this is all new to baby and their brains are just developing. If we put too many items in the basket, baby's likely to become overwhelmed. You can change the items every so often, and this way you will get more mileage out of the items that you have collected. Now, just a last little word on hygiene. We need to ensure that all the items in the basket are cleaned before baby uses them, and it might be a good idea to clean them afterwards as well. If you want to put the basket away somewhere safe so that no other members of the household can get to them, particularly our 4-legged furry friends, it might be a good idea to maybe put them up on a high shelf or somewhere like that. All these experiences that you are giving to your baby are helping to build their brain by forming connections and strengthening their neural pathways. So I hope you have fun running around the house hunting for all these objects that you can put in your baby's treasure baskets, and I have absolutely no doubt that it will bring your baby hours of endless fun.